Hi, I'm Sam Wood with Big Time Bow Fishing. A question that's gotten asked of me a lot lately is how do you tie the knot to the AMS Safety Slide that you use? First of all, we'll talk a little bit about this AMS Safety Slide. What this does is once you tie your line to it, it keeps everything out in front when you draw your bow back. You don't have to worry about your line getting tangled in your bowstring, in your rest, or anything like that. You'll see in a lot of my videos that I tie off to the back of the arrow. I've quit doing that. I've become a believer in the safety slides, and now that I'm teaching new people how to do bow fishing, I want them to do it a way that's perfectly safe for them, and that slide takes care of that for me. I struggled a lot when I first started using this. In fact, even being on AMS's pro staff, I struggled with learning how to tie the knot, and I kind of invented my own way of doing it. And it was pretty difficult and really hard to teach. But now Ron Skirvin had taken some time, and he really showed me how to do this, and it's really easy, and I'm going to show you how to do it so everybody understands. I'm going to go nice and slow. First thing you want to do is you're going to get your line. It's just straight, and we're going to want to make a loop, an overhand loop. Now we want to make sure this loop is big enough that when we get it on the arrow, it's going to tail off to the back, and it's not going to interfere with the flight of the arrow. So you want a pretty good sized loop, and it's just an overhand loop. Plain and simple how to tie it, and really that's all you want, just like that. Now you're going to take your safety slide, and you'll notice that one side has a groove in it and the other side does not. We're going to take and we're going to pinch our loop tight, and we're going to go from the side that does not have the groove to the slide that does have the groove, and you just push it through the hole, pull it all the way through, and it'll be just like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pinch that loop again, and we're going to go back down through to the other side, just like this. So you'll end up with the side with the groove will have the line on it, the side without the groove won't. Now, this is very important how you do this, and you're going to understand why in a minute. You're going to take and you got to keep this loop open, and you're going to go to the knock, and you're going to go down or up and over the knock. Keep the loop open, just like this. Go down towards the tip, around, and then all you'll have to do is pull that tight, and your arrow's on there. So now when you shoot, the loop is plenty big enough, it tails off to the back. The reason I wanted to tell you is to do the knock, then the tip, is because if you would shoot through a fish, pass through all the way, your arrow's all the way through there, you're taking the time, you're trying to get it back in the hole, or you end up cutting your line, pulling it back, and then retying all of this. You don't have to do that with this knot. What you want to do if you shoot through a fish is take and grab that loop, open it up. Now, we did the point last, so we're going to do the point first. And if you do this every time exactly the same, you won't have to think, oh, how did I do that? Did I do the point first or the point last? So just do it the same every time. So we go over the point like this, keep your loop open, come back around your knock, pull it, and it's off. It's simple as that. No cutting your line, no more retying your line, and it's pretty simple. Now that being said, I got showed that a million times, and I still couldn't get it. I'm probably a little bit denser than most people, so what I'm going to do is I've made a bigger scale model of a slide and an arrow and some string, and we're going to try to show it to you so you can see it in a big scale, and then we'll go back, we'll do it on the little one again, and it'll be done. First thing you want to do is you want to tie your overhand knot, your overhand loop. So we'll make a big loop here, just like this. Okay, now there's our loop. We're going to take and we're going to come from the back side of the slide through the hole, pull our loop, go through the other side, back down, just like that, pull it tight, we'll flip it over so you can see. Okay, now what you want to do is keep your loop big, and you want to go over the knock end, keeping your loop open, and over your arrow end. Now, when you pull this tight, You see that's just like we had, tails off to the back and everything else. So I hope you understood that. We'll do it one more time on the arrow. You'll see it smaller. Again, we tied our overhand loop knot. We're going to go from the back side of the slide, pinch your loop together, go through the hole, pull it up, go back, pinch your knot again, or your loop, go back through the hole again, now again, remember, keep the loop open, go from your nock to your point, pull it tight, and it's on. To let it take it off, you grab the loop, pull it through, go around the tip, keeping your loop straight, come back over, through your nock, and it's off. Simple as that. Hope that really explains how you do that knot, because it is really simple. It's really easy to use. You'll find it very convenient. If you have any more questions of me, you can go onto my Facebook. We got the biggest bow fishing group on Facebook, Big Time Bow Fishing. We have a talk forum, bowfishingforum.com. Check out our website, bigtimebowfishing.com. It has a couple more how-to videos, some magazine articles I wrote. Has my guide service. Has a pro shop where you can buy all of the stuff you see. You can buy arrows, I got bows, I got everything you need. So stop by, say hi, let me know how things are going, and if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll try to explain it to you. If we have to do another video or whatever, let's just all go out there and have fun in the sport of bow fishing. See you on the water.